Hello and welcome to this week's Council Bluffs News. I'm Zach Harper-Blunt. Since 1977, 227 South 6th Street has housed the Council Bluffs Police Department. The 19,000 square foot facility originally hosted 110 staff members. However, today, the department has increased that number to 138, making space a major issue. We get a behind-the-scenes look to see how CBPD is using the area and get an idea on the need for a new building.
This process has been going on for a number of years. We've realized a long time ago that we were maximizing the use of the space. In most cases, the lifespan of a building is between 20 and 30 years, so we've exceeded that by almost 18 years.
We got 3 desks in here that workspaces for 9 officers share these 3 desks on different shifts. We have a large crash, a fatal accident where we have several officers in here working at any one time. This office belongs to our essentially it's community affairs officers that work in here, handle neighborhood problems, quality of life issues. 1 sergeant and 6 other officers work out of this. This back office is fairly busy most days and kind of have cramped quarters.
We've done tours with the study group, with other members of the community, some of the leaders in the community, and to a person, they were surprised and disappointed at the same time. They didn't realize that we had maximized the space this much, that it had gone this far. It's like the architect has said when they did their tour. He said he's done hundreds of these, or a large number, I should say, and what he's noticed is that departments tend to use rooms for 2 to 3 purposes at times when it gets to this point. He says in our department, you're using rooms for 4 and 5 purposes, and that becomes a real challenge.
This is the one place we could come up with for storage for bicycles in our locker room. So if a bike patrol officer wants to take one of these out, pull it down out of the locker room, through the hallway, up the stairwell, along with the bike racks that are against the wall down there.
When we talk about a new facility, right now we have no place to bring the community into this building and to have a public meeting. You'd have to go through a secure area. We don't have any space for that. It just doesn't work out. It doesn't help us maintain that strong partnership with the community. There's no place to bring victims in to talk to them about major incidents or the loss of a loved one. There's no place to talk. When we bring victims and suspects, because of the confined space, they may cross paths, or witnesses for that matter. There's a number of challenges that we're trying to overcome. When our women's locker room is a converted closet, it's disappointing and it's not fair to the staff to have something like that. But the ultimate goal is to provide better service because of the modern facility.
This room is a squad room, kind of the hub for the entire uniform division.
Excuse me.
This is a room where officers in preparation for their shift have their roll call or briefing with their sergeants and lieutenants, get the information they need for their tour of duty. It's also where they come in and to see the computers on the back wall, any reports that they don't do in their cruisers on their laptops and the cruisers they'll do in here. This is where officers will come in, and on that far wall behind Officer McIntosh there's evidence packaging material. What's it look like outside now with all our vehicles? I mean, we're double parking cars, and there isn't even adequate parking for the cruisers we have at shift change.
It's going to make the workflow much more efficient. That's one of the biggest things we've looked at. It's going to make the service that we provide better. We've been doing it this way for so long, we're not even sure of some of the benefits that we'll gain as a result of having a modern police facility. We want a good place that's going to be, that's going to represent the city, that's going to provide the space that we need. One of the key points to me is when we pick a site, we want to be able to build the facility that we're looking at on that site, which allows us to expand in that facility for 20 to 30 years. But then beyond that, I want to make sure that we have a physical site that has a footprint large enough that allows us to expand on that same site for 60, 70, or 100 years. It doesn't make sense to me to come back to the community in 30 years from now and say, hey, we need to find more property to build a new police station. We should be able to keep it on the same location and just expand the building.
The police department has hosted public meetings to discuss the possibility of an upgraded facility. The discussions are expected to continue for the next several weeks. Visit councilbluffs-ia.gov/policehq for more information. We'd like to thank Captain Wedham and Chief Carmody for taking time out of their schedules and giving us a tour of the facility. And speaking of the CBPD, the department holds a retirement ceremony for Detective Catherine Russell. The celebration takes place on Friday, January 15th at the Council Bluffs Library. Russell began her career at the age of 19 with the CBPD before taking all the necessary tests to become an officer. She then served for the Webster City Police Department and Pottawatomie County Sheriff's Department before returning to the Council Bluffs Police Department.
I just thought it was time to find something else to do, and I want to enjoy my retirement, and I like to travel, so I have a brand new RV and I'm going to go traveling.
Detective Russell's career spans over 43 years, and besides traveling during her retirement, she plans to continue to help the Pot County Sheriff's Department with courthouse security.